Welcome to week 2 of the official ARCA Menards iRacing series, and this week we'll be taking on the Dover Motor Speedway for 45 laps. After week 1 at Charlotte, it became clear that the handling characteristics of the new cars were even more different than I'd anticipated. The most glaring difference was that if you could maintain a steady steering angle through the corner, you could get away with carrying a lot more speed around the ideal lane. While that lane turned out to be the outside in turns 1 and 2 last week, that will not be the case here. Run your warm-up laps as usual, building heat in your tires without inducing understeer as you make your way through your first lap. As you make your way into turns 3 and 4, run up the track and give yourself as straight of a shot as you can on exit to take the white flag. As you hit turn 1, you'll want to make sure that you don't turn in too early. The track narrows off quickly, so you'll want to hit the bottom at a shallow diamond, meaning you'll be apexing twice, once in the first third of the corner and once in the final third. Let the car come up slightly in the center before you get your nose pointed back down the track to throttle out of turn 2. Once you reach turn 3, your approach should be the same as turns 1 and 2. Get the car aimed over the crest, find your steering angle, and let the car roll until you can feel the nose begin to rotate. Once you're absolutely certain that you'll make it out of the corner, gas it back up and use all of the racetrack as you finish your lap. Let's see that again. As the race rolls around, you'll have the option to start the race in first or second gear. While there's plenty of RPM to work with starting in first, your choice should depend on where you're starting. If the leader is within eyeshot, you should go for first, and if you're deeper in the field, I would recommend staying in second. Once the race goes green, your first priority should be to get one wide as soon as possible. You may need to sacrifice a couple spots to do this, but if you can gain access to the full width of the racetrack, it'll pay dividends on your tires later in the race. The inside may have been quicker in qualifying, but the ideal lane for the race sits a lane higher. By running the second lane, you'll be able to dive into the corner without worrying about undershooting and hitting the apron on entry. Not only that, but you'll also be able to defend the inside, which will become more difficult to navigate as the race goes on. If you find yourself in a position to make a pass on the inside, you'll need to do it quickly. As the car tightens up, you'll need to use more and more of the racetrack to make the inside work, and with the track narrowing off on exit, a single mistake in this position could mean the end of your race and many others. With that in mind, the driver on your outside probably won't feel inclined to offer you that extra space, so your best bet may be to build a run and stick a nose on their outside instead. If you can keep your nose clean, avoid netcode, and make the most of your track position, you might find yourself in a great position in the final laps. Good luck.